Hi guys, Johnny Cassell here. Listen, I want to talk to you about how to approach women in coffee shops. We've had so much fun with the students lately doing this, and increasingly we're seeing a lot of these kind of entrepreneurs or laptopifarians, as I call them, in these kind of hipster kind of cafes, and I just think they're a great place to meet women. You got the entrepreneurial sort of people, you got the students, or just the people pretending they're doing something. Anyway, it seems to be a hot spot where you can meet attractive women. So I just want to give you a few tools that you could potentially use to open up interactions in these environments. Okay, so the first one is, when I did this, it was crazy. I mean, I remember I was sitting at somewhere like Nero, and in the corner of my eye, I saw this kind of girl that I found was quite attractive at the time. And I thought, geez, how the hell am I going to approach her? How am I going to, like, she's obviously been sitting there for some time. She was sitting there upright and she was reading this book. And I tell this story to everyone that comes on my workshops because I think it's such a great sort of point of reference. And I was really stumped. I was like, okay, what do I say? What do I say? I haven't really, I think I didn't get anxiety, but I just kind of like stuck on the opener. And I come up with like, aha, I've got it. And I was just sat there on the laptop, maybe punching out emails. And I go, excuse me, do you mind just watching my laptop for a minute? I'm just gonna go up to get a drink. And sure as hell, she goes, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I got up, I went and got a coffee, and I came down, and she'd actually moved onto my table. And from that point on, I knew it was on. She obviously reciprocated, and she understood what was going on. And from that point on, we had a conversation for like 4 hours. It was crazy. So there you go, guys. It's a very simple little opener you can use in the canvas. Do you mind just watching my computer for a second? Okay, so number 2. Now this one's a great one. We've literally just come up with this one. And it's pretty obvious. In actual fact, I've probably done it like unconsciously, but not really thought about it. It's, do you know what the Wi-Fi code is? It's just simple. It's just simple. Like, obviously, it's so natural. Like, obviously, you'd ask if you needed the Wi-Fi. So very simple. That's a great one to use. Number 3. Okay, so you've got your laptop with you. It's in your bag. Maybe you've brought your charger with you also. But what we're going to do on this occasion is we're not going to have a charger. Even if you have a charger. Get it? So you pretend your battery's running low on your laptop, and if you see an attractive girl that's maybe you're running Mac, she's running Mac, you sit down to her, do you mind if I just use your charger for a second? And then just pitch up next to her. You've got to pitch up next to her because you're using her charger. So it's a fantastic little icebreaker there. Okay, so this is the 4th one. And this one's a bit more direct, okay? It's a bit more forthcoming. The thing is with indirect, it's got to go direct at some point anyway. But this one just cuts all the bullshit and just takes you straight there. And you just go up and you go, excuse me, are you on Facebook? And she goes, oh yeah, sure. And then you go, cool, do you mind if I just add you? Right, just go for it, go for it. If you're not, if you think, oh, okay, that's a bit too out of my comfort zone, or why don't you just ask if she's using Facebook because you need to log into your account for some reason? And then you can transition to maybe adding her on Facebook as a bit of a cheeky thing. And also, look, you remember, you're in a coffee shop, so if you're having a great conversation, just ask her. It's my legendary line I always use, are you a tea or are you a coffee girl? And just call over the barista and just order a coffee and just have that moment with her. And there you are, you're on a date. You don't need to go anywhere, you're on an instant date. So there you go, guys. Coffee shops are a fantastic place to meet women. I encourage you to explore more environments and come up with new ideas. I mean, come on, like, get bored of the same places you're going. If you get bored of the same places you're going, you're really gonna have fun with this in terms of exploring new places and new ideas. So guys, don't forget, if you wanna take it that bit extra further, jump over to the website. You can check out my programs, my Impactful Connection workshops, 7-day programs, and mentorship packages. Have a great day, guys, and all the best.